the beginning of the Great Affordable 1911 series. I'll put a link up here. That's been a year ago now. I said that we would look at a couple of almost 1911s, and I know that I said in, I think it was part 12, where I looked at the Springfield EMP CCC, Enhanced Micro Pistol Concealed Carry Contour. Anyway, we put that up against a Dan Wesson Guardian 9mm. I said it's not quite a 1911 because it doesn't take 1911 magazines. I knew that I was going to get taken to task by some people on that one because everything else about it's almost a 1911, but neither here nor there. So, welcome to Rider's Range, and we are going to look today at another almost 1911, but this is about a 7/8 scale 1911. For comparison, look at the difference in size between the Browning Black Label 1911 380 and a Commander. This is the Dan Wesson Point Man Carry, and there is a little difference in length, overall height, certainly a difference in width, and this is about a 7/8 scale 1911. Now, if I remember my history correctly, and I could be wrong, that John Browning designed the 45 ACP cartridge and the 1911 to go together. John Browning also, I believe, designed the 380 ACP automatic Colt pistol cartridge, and that's what this one shoots. So this is an almost 1911 shooting an almost, well, a long way from being a 45. Anyway, this is an interesting little gun. It's got about a 4-inch barrel on it. It is, for all practical purposes, a scaled down 1911. It has a grip safety, it has a thumb safety. The controls are all the same, just scaled down. Nice little dot bar sights. They're better than the 3-dot sights that you see on a lot of pistols. The dot on the front over the bar on the rear makes an interesting sighting thing. If you're not looking at the steel, I'd rather look at the steel. And oh, by the way, these are tritium sights. There is one significant difference on this gun, however, and that is that it has a magazine disconnect. You cannot, even with the thumb safety off, you cannot fire this gun without a magazine in it. Other than that, it has a lock breech. Works pretty much like a regular 1911. So we're going to put it to the test on 15 yards on the bullseye. Also, on the plates, although it's not going to move the plates as much as a 9mm would, but we'll see how this works with, make sure we're empty here, we are, with about a 4.5 pound trigger. It's got a little bit of up and down play to it, just a little bit of take up, and a little bit of creep. No over travel though. It doesn't have an over travel stop, but there is no over travel, so it actually works pretty well. Comes with a magazine. Had to buy a couple extras. They all have a little bit of a butt plate on them. You can still find these mags out there. It did come with the G10 grips that are on it. And overall, a nice little package. Now, Browning actually makes several different variations of this. Different sights. You can get it with a fiber optic front sight. There's a couple of different barrel lengths available on it. All in all, it's a nice shooting little 380 with a 1911 general design and 1911 manual of arms. I'm going to put the eyes and the ears on, and we're going to try this on bullseye, 3-inch bullseye at 15 yards just to see where it shoots, and then we'll ring some steel with it. Browning Black Label 380 Mini 1911 7/8 scale, and bullseye 15 yards. We'll see how it shoots. By the way, this is my hand-loaded ammunition, and it's worked in a couple other 380s. Let's see how it works in this one. I think I'll pull that one just a hair. Seems to group okay. Now, the one problem I've had with this particular gun is the slide does not stay open on the last shot. It'll stay open manually on an empty magazine, but it doesn't matter which magazine I run this, it will not stay open on the last shot. Browning Black Label 380 using my hand-loaded ammunition. We're going to ring some steel here at 12 yards. It's not going to move the plates a lot, more than a 22, less than a 9, but let's see how it works. And again, does not hold open on the last shot unless I manually run it. I'm liking this at 12 yards. Let's set it for 25, see how it works over there. Let's run a couple of mags through this Browning Black Label Mini 1911 380, 25 yards. It's probably not going to be able to get the centers of that silhouette out. The gun will hit them. The question is whether or not I can hit them, but it's probably not going to move that 3/8 inch steel very far. Start with a 12 inch. It should move it. Alright, let's try the 8 next to it. Alright. Forget the big silhouette. Let's go for a white 10 with an orange center. Orange 10 with a white center on the right. Alright, can I move the center of that silhouette? I can. How about that? Can I get it back? Let's see if I can get it back. Oh, okay. Pelvis maybe? Alright, only got a shot or two left. And on the last shot, got it back. Nice little gun. Really impressed with this Mini 1911. We're going to set it for 50 yards and see if I can ring some steel at 50 with it. Browning Black Label 380 Mini 1911. Pretty much 1911 all the way around. Does have texture on the front of the grip. Also texture on the mainspring housing, which is nice. Even texture on the speed bump on the grip safety. Really nice touches on this little gun. Very impressed with the reliability, the accuracy. So, 50 yards. Think I can hit some steel with it? Let's give it a try. Alright, it's probably not going to move that silhouette much. Let's see if I can even hit it. Alright, hits it. How about the 12 inch to the right of the silhouette? That didn't look like I hit it. Not sure where that one's going. There we go. 12 inch high right. Alright, can I do a 10 way over there on the left, a white 10? Alright, orange 10 next to it. Not with that. Alright, let's try the orange 10. By the way, this is Arms Core 380 ammunition, not my reloads for this. Alright, let's go back to white 10 again. We didn't do the red and orange 10 there on the right, or 12 inch on the right. Alright, back to the white 10 next to the silhouette. Silhouette itself. Did I miss that silhouette? Or is it just not moving? There we go. Orange center, white 10, or white 12, high right. Silhouette again. Might be it. I'll try one more time. Yep, that was it. Browning Black Label Mini 1911 380. G10 grips, ambidextrous safety. Some nice features on this for the price point. And I probably should have looked that up before the video. I'll put it in the video down below. And I think it's around $650 so, but don't quote me on that. Like the sights, like the trigger, like the whole feel of this little gun. Really pleased with it. So if you like the 1911 style but don't want the expense. Oh, by the way, this thing is only about 15 ounces empty. It's only about 21 ounces fully loaded. So not really heavy. It's an aluminum frame. Easy to shoot. Manageable recoil. Everything else about it, except for the fact it's got a magazine disconnect, everything else is 1911-ish, but on a smaller scale. If you like this video, we appreciate a, there we go, thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe, click on the notifications bell so you know what's coming up. Comments on this video, we appreciate down below. comments on anything else to info@ridersrange.com. Check our website, see what's happening, what's coming up. If I get around to keeping up with the website, www.ridersrange.com. Browning Black Label. This is almost the culmination of our Great Affordable 1911 series. We've got another one that's, again, an almost 1911, only not quite even as much as this, we're going to do in the real near future. And then we got some mini 1911 wannabes, the 380 and 9s that we'll do to wrap up that series. Then I'm going to get to, which is my favorite, of the carry guns and also the range guns. We'll get to them here in a little bit. So, Browning Black Label, mini 1911 380 on Riders Range. Thanks for visiting. All right, can I move the center of that silhouette? I can. How about that? Can I get it back? Let's see if I can get it back. Oh, okay. Pelvis maybe? All right, only got a shot or two left.